going to be about the importance of nursing and why we need nurses. I am planning on starting school in August. A lot of people ask me what I want to go into, but I really don't know. But I really want to work with babies. So I decided to do this so people could have a bit of understanding of what nurses are. So to start off, many people take the work that nurses do for granted. Today, nurses make up what is considered to be the largest professional group in our healthcare system. The World Health Organization reports that there is well over 9 million nurses and midwives serving all over the world. Being a nurse is one of the most demanding professions of the world. To be very dedicated and committed to the job. A few reasons why we need nurses are because they are caregivers, leaders, and role models. So the first slide is, to start off, nurses are caregivers to their patients. They assist in the identification, prevention, and treatment of a disability. If you've ever been to a hospital, you know it's mostly the nurses that take care of you. The whole time you are there, the doctors come in for a bit, but it's mainly the nurses who do most of the work. They are checking up on you every hour or minute, making sure you're okay. Each patient needs to be cared for differently. Some might not need a lot of assistance. They might be ready for discharge, but others may sometimes require to be fed, bathed, or to get dressed, or need help moving around, things like that. So it's different. Nurses have the obligation to care for patients, meaning that the caregiver has to address their cultural, mental, and spiritual needs. Coming from the nurses book, The Philosophy and Science of Karen Watson. There are also leaders, and an old saying is, nursing is when there's a see and a need, we do something about it. Meaning if they see something that needs to be done, they just go ahead and do it. If they have the initiative weekly, it's just second nature to them. They just go ahead and take care of the problem. And that came from the Academy of Ambulatory Care Nursing website. Nurses stand as leaders in all healthcare settings. Most people think that nurses just in hospitals, but they're in schools, doctors' offices, pediatrician offices, nursing homes, and everywhere else. Most of the time, doctors rely on the nurses because they know that the nurses are the ones that are in and out of the room and know the patient more than anyone, so they rely on the nurses to know how the patient is and so on. A nurse is a role model to people and patients and to people who want to become a nurse. Patients and their families look up to the nurses to provide the best care for them both. At the time they are in the hospital, nursing students usually have to do clinical rotations in hospitals or nursing homes. So they follow the nurses around and do hands-on stuff and many other stuff to learn, coming from the Florida Nursing Association website. It's also important for nurses to come with a positive attitude and willing to help patients with whatever they need. So in conclusion, nurses are clearly very important aspects in our world, to not only to our patients but everyone else in the healthcare system. They've dedicated